Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Please rise for a moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance. Madam Secretary, will you please take the roll?
Ms. Daughtery.
Here.
Mr. Hoffman.
Here.
Mr. Hurley. Here. Mr. George.
Here.
Mr. Conacher.
Here.
Ms. Metzler. Mr. Norris.
Here.
Ms. Prickett. Mr. Zimmerman.
Here.
9 present, 0 absent.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is visitors' comments for agenda items only. I see one visitor. No comments? Moving on. No presentations tonight? Information items. A, Miss Kristen Testerman and Mr. Joe Lynch will exchange supplemental musical production positions. Mr. Lynch will be the musical production director, 8 points at $620 each, and Ms. Testerman will be the musical production assistant, 6 points at $620 each. B, Miss Ashley Eachus, OIS school counselor, and Miss Kristen Martin, OHS school counselor, will attend the PSCA conference in State College on December 3rd through the 5th, 2025. Presentation of agenda items for November 17, 2025, regular monthly public meeting. A, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the communications director job description. B, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the addendum to the agreement with ESS Northeast LLC for substitute teacher services. C, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the quote with Frontline Education for personnel tracking services effective December 31, 2025 through June 30, 2027 at a cost of $18,403.18 with an additional one-time startup fee of $4,400. D, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the cancellation of e-finance software system with PowerSchool effective February 28, 2026. E, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the extension of financial system services through the Central Susquehanna Intermediate Unit through June 20, 2026 at a cost of $15,117.72. F, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the quote with Fry Lutz for emergency duct work repair at the Octorara Area High School at a cost of $2,995. G, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the addendum to designated person contract with Environmental Control Systems, Inc. for professional engineering, environmental management consultant, and asbestos control services through June 30, 2029. H, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the fee reduction waiver request for athletic field usage from Budding Braves Field Hockey and Octorara Soccer Club. I, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the extension of the Director of Human Resources on assignment with Chester County Intermediate Unit to November 14, 2025.
Mr. President, next week that will say extend through November 26th, and it will be italicized next week.
Thank you. J, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve unpaid family medical leave for employee A effective November 6, 2025 through approximately November 17, 2025. K, that the Octorara Board of School Directors accept the resignation of Ms. Erin Sullivan as an instructional assistant at the Octorara Primary Learning Center effective November 5, 2025. L, that the Octorara Board of School Directors accept the resignation of Ms. Mallory Griffin as middle school head winter cheerleading coach at the Octorara Area Middle School effective November 3, 2025. M, that the Octorara Board of School Directors accept the resignation of Mr. Robert Smith as Assistant Varsity Boys Soccer Coach at the Octorara Area High School effective October 30, 2025. N, that the Octorara Board of School Directors accept the resignation of Mr. Keith Lambert as a game worker effective November 3, 2025. O, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve Miss Jasmine McKim as an instructional assistant at the Octorara Primary Learning Center effective November 3, 2025, pending completion of employee-related documents required by law and the district. Ms. McKim's rate will be $15 per hour for 5.75 hours per day. P, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve Ms. Naomi Rivera as a student co-op food service worker effective January 20, 2026, at a rate of $15 per hour for 2.5 hours per day. Q, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve Sean Myrick, did I say that right? Myrick? Jr., as a student game worker for the 2025-2026 school year, pending completion of employee-related documents required by law and the district. R, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the following supplemental contracts for the 2025-2026 school year, pending completion of employee-related documents required by law and the district. Joe Lynch, PLC Yearbook Advisor, 4 points at $620 each, for a total of $2,480. Dominic London, Junior High Boys Basketball Coach, 4 points at $620 each, for a total of $2,480. Kristen Martin, Head Varsity Softball Coach, 7 points at $620 each, for a total of $4,340. Bailey Regal, Assistant Varsity Softball Coach, 6 points at $620 each, for a total of $3,720. Mackenzie Gladfelter, Junior High Girls Assistant Basketball Coach, 4 points at $620 each, for a total of $2,480. S, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the following changes in salary due to graduate credits earned. Madison Brady, from bachelor's to bachelor's plus 15, step 15 to max. Bridget Solnoski, from bachelor to bachelor plus 15, that is step 14 to max. So moving on, next item on the agenda is the Education Committee report. Education Committee met October 27, 2025 in the Middle School Hub. Went through a whole list of issues. I'll try to run through them relatively quickly. We got a few general updates on curriculum, buildings, and different programs that are in the works. Got a quick update on a new software called Linkit. It's a data warehouse system. CCIU has endorsed it. We're going to pilot that software in the spring. Student scores, student-related data is going to be in that system. Currently undergoing a STEM curriculum review with the CCIU, sort of a where we are now, where we want to be, so that's ongoing. CKLA is in its second year, and it's showing some good results. We are reviewing our practice assessments, so they actually look like the tests that the students take online. Gives them a little bit of a leg up when they actually see it online. They're more familiar with it. At the PLC, we're looking to start what's called the Play Club, to be an adult supervised, but not a highly structured program for the kids. Basically let them play, kind of work things out on their own. Looking at starting that with approximately 15 students, a morning and afternoon session, roughly 6 weeks. I think that was talked about starting in December. Not sure where that stands, but sounded like a good thing. I got a quick update from the OIS, review of the reading and math achievement. Certainly some more work to do, but things are heading in the right direction. From the OHS, we got a review of the student leadership meetings and the student leadership committee. Basically, building is off to a great start this year with good morale and general climate issues heading in the right direction. We also got a time study update. The high school is doing a time study. The end goal is a master schedule. We're going to incorporate time for interventions, need to address the logistics with the various programs and operational needs with staffing and room availability, things like that. Going to take a look at what some other schools are doing with the possible to implement that for next year. We'll see how that goes. It's ongoing. Get an update later in the spring. Last but not least, we got a student services overview. I'm not going to go through everything we talked about there, but basically run down the 7 main parts of that. We have an interventionist, 1 per building, oversees the MTSS program. Touched on the BCBA and their functional behavior assessments. School psychologist got an update. They did over 200 student evaluations last year. Counselor, school counselor, focusing on academics, careers, and personal development. The social worker wears many hats, obviously supporting all different functions. And mental health specialist, mental health counseling, not care. And communities in schools are helping with truancy and class cutting, basically keeping them busy with that. So that was a quick review of the Education Committee meeting. Questions? We'll move on. Any other items or concerns? Seeing none. Visitors' comments? Another chance? Anything in general? No? All right, we're cruising along here. Administrator comments or announcements? And I'll stop talking.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. On November 6th, the intermediate school hosted representatives of the Mid-Atlantic section of transportation engineer professionals who facilitated a STEM challenge for our 5th grade students. The challenge was to figure out how a snowplow driver must conduct his or her work to ensure that all road users can still travel even in a winter storm. The students created models of streets using cardboard and used cardboard to create a mini snowplow with baking soda and shaving cream to mimic the snow. As they worked, they addressed such questions as, why is it important to remove snow from sidewalks, bike lanes, and roads? Where else would it be helpful to remove the snow? Do you know other ways the roads are treated to make them safer in the winter? And what do you think cities with a lot of snowfall do with all of the snow on their roads? The students really enjoyed the activity and also learned some valuable lessons about leadership and project management and collaboration. On behalf of the PTO, I'd like to announce the PTO Fall Fest. It is a great evening for fall fun, food, and festivities. There are hay rides, games, fall activities, and even a few amusement rides provided by Houghton. Admission is free. There are food trucks and lots of raffles, so come out and enjoy that. And I neglected to put the date on here. I think it's Friday. It is Friday. Thank you. 5 to 8. Thank you. And I would also like to thank the PTO and our culinary students in advance for providing what I know will be a delicious dinner for teachers this Wednesday at the PLC and the OIS who have parent-teacher conferences. Thank you.
Good evening. Just 2 quick announcements. I just want to say thank you to Mr. Joe Lynch and Ms. Nicole Norton for the fall play production this past weekend. Unfortunately, I was ill all weekend, so I didn't actually get to attend, but Ms. Griffiths told me it was really good, so I'm going to go based off students telling me it was great. So I just want to say thank you to the hard work that I know they put in, especially our seniors. I know they've worked hard. I did get to see some of the rehearsals, but just want to say thank you to them. And then lastly, I have my parent advisory tomorrow night at 6 p.m. All parents from the high school are welcome to attend. We'll be in the main high school conference room. Thank you.
I just wanted to emphasize the fall play was very good. I know a lot of people in it, and they put a ton of work into it. So if any of you guys got to see it, it was very funny. It was really a treat. So thank you for continuing to fund the arts, because I know the students really appreciate it, and they put out some really good work.
I have a, can I say something real gonna say, is the new communication person, is she gonna, with like the theater and all that stuff, get promoted a little bit more?
Yeah, so for sure. One, I wanted to begin by welcoming Ms. Nicole Dean, our new Chief Human Resource Officer, to the table, her first board meeting. Sorry for your luck, but it's begun. And to the point of we're bringing on next Monday our Director of Communications, Ms. Dana Groh, and also our Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Mike Stabile. So they'll both start next Monday. And one thing about a Director of Communications is they'll be able to very adequately cover all the great events that are happening in the school. And then through our mediums, different mediums between the web page and social media and newsletters, things like that, we'll be able to showcase all the great things that our kids are doing and our teachers are doing. So that's extraordinarily exciting. We can't wait for Ms. Groh to come on and help us move that thing forward. I also I had a chance to go to the STEM activity over at the OAS, and that was really a guise. We're getting our 5th graders to help us plan how to remove snow this winter. So they're getting well equipped for that. But that was a great event. And with that, I'll just say, go Birds tonight. Thank you.
Open it up to any board comments? No, not tonight. Okay. We'll announce the following meetings. There was no facility committee meeting on Monday, November 10, 2025. Get to that here in a minute. There was an executive session for legal and personnel Monday, November 10, 2025, 6 p.m. in the middle school, in room 102 at the middle school. There will not be an executive session after this. Do I have to announce it when we don't have a meeting? Policy, Facility, and Finance Committee meetings, Monday, November 17, 2025, 6 p.m. in the middle school multipurpose room. Next regularly scheduled board meeting, Monday, November 17, 2025, 7 p.m. in the middle school multipurpose room.
Mr. President, before you adjourn, I need to get the will of the board for the reorg meeting and swearing in of our new board directors will be held December 2nd. That's a Tuesday. Judge Gill is not able to be here at 7 o'clock because she's on night duty that week. She can be here at 5:45, so we could do a 5:45 swearing in, go to our committee meeting at 6 o'clock, and then start with a reorg meeting at 7, if that is doable to everyone. That's okay.
You said those times again?
The swearing in will be 5:45, yeah, and then followed by the committee meeting at 6 and the regular. Good to go? Yeah. I'll put that in your agendas, but I just needed to okay it with her prior to that. Thank you.
Sounds good. With that, we need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you very much.